Hey YouTube, Sam back at you again. Happy Wednesday to y'all. Happy Hump Day. We got a couple more days. It's all downhill from here. But I hope y'all have had a good, productive week so far. Um, for those of you who work, um, and for those of you who don't work, I don't know what y'all do in y'all time, but it is what it is. But um, the, I don't have a story to tell today, but it's just I've been packing some stuff, giving some stuff away, throwing stuff away because I'm in the process of moving. I'm downsizing big time. Um and you know, a lot of people are not going to understand why you're doing what you're doing. Today I was at work and me and a couple of ladies were talking, and I was telling them, I said, yeah, I'm in the process, I'm downsizing, I'm packing up stuff, I'm throwing away some stuff, getting rid of some stuff. So one of the ladies, she said, if you downsizing that to that size, what are you going to do with your furniture? I said, it's just stuff. I know that we work hard, we buy our furniture, we buy our, things that make us happy, or things that we want, or things we worked hard and save money for, we desire, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. I tell you, if you work hard, you play hard. You see something you want, you work, you save your money, you do what you do. You could buy that, or if you decide you want to go splurge, it's your money. You do what you want to do with it. You work for it. But at the same time, this was about, if it wasn't early this year, it was last year. I put it this way, it was last year. One of the ladies from my church, she had retired from the school system. She had worked in the school system. She retired, and she's from Texas. And her sisters and everybody, pretty much most of her family is still in Texas. So, you know, she's divorced and everything. And I'm not putting her business out there, but she inspired me. Her name is LaRue Liner. I don't know if she's ever going to see this video, but um, what I learned from her when she was leaving, and the choir gave her like a little going away dinner. It was really nice, and she said, "I'm making a clean break," and we was like, she said, "If it's not fitting in my car, I'm not taking it." And it didn't. None of that registered with me because I was like, "How am I gonna move without no furniture? I gotta put my head on something. I gotta sit on something. I gotta have a TV to look at." And then I'm like, "It's just fucking stuff." If I could acquire a living room suit and I don't take it with me, or I give it away, I can always get another one. What I'm saying is, sometimes when you're going through a transition in your life and you're ready to move forward, but you got stuff holding you back. You worrying about what's going to happen to your furniture. Man, it's just furniture. The only thing I'm taking with me, some of the things I will take with me, or I'm gonna put it in my grandmother's basement. My grandmother has a huge basement. She has a lot of space, and I'm gonna and what I'm putting down there is probably gonna be about maybe 5 boxes and maybe one large tote. Everything else is gone. I'm giving my mom my plants, and I'm gonna tell you, I love my plants. I do, but I'm giving my mom my plants because I know they're gonna be in the best care. My mom has a very good green thumb. So does my grandmother. I got a lot of plants right here, and I'm gonna part with my babies, except for one. I will take one or two with me. But furniture. It's stuff. It's just stuff, clothes that you haven't worn in 6 to 8 months, or 6 months to a year. Why are you still holding on to it? If you haven't worn it in the last, I say it like this: if you haven't worn that dress, those pants, that skirt, that blouse, that coat, that jacket, if you haven't worn it in the last year, why are you holding on to it? Why can't you give that coat to someone else? Because what I've learned is, if you buy two pair of jeans, you have to get rid of at least one pair of old jeans that you have. Why I gotta get rid of? Because the more you put in, that means you got to have more space. And when you don't get rid of something, when you bring something new in, if you don't get rid of the old something, then you're going to have a stockpile of shit. The next thing you know, you're going to be hoarding. I mean, I know people that got clothes that they haven't worn in years and they still got them in their closet. Why? They don't even make that kind of, don't nobody wear none in that thick ass polyester. I mean, you could wash it, put it in a basket, and the shit don't even wrinkle. I'm telling you, you ask somebody that's like in their 80s and 90s, ask them about that thick polyester that don't wrinkle. They be like, man, that not only do it not wrinkle, but it's hot as hell because it's thick. But I'm telling you, it's just stuff that when I told a lady at my job today, she said, what are you gonna do with your furniture? I said, it's just stuff. I can, when I'm ready to go back and expand my living territory, then I can go back and get another living room set. And the next one I get is going to be better than this one that I got. I love this one right here, but the next one is going to be better. Everything you do for a reason. A lot of people are not going to understand why you're doing what you're doing because it's a lot of people are scared to let go because it's familiar to them. You cannot grow if you don't let go, and you have to be ready to be uncomfortable with losing some things. Losing some things doesn't necessarily mean it's the end to everything. No. Sometimes losing some things is going to bring open something else that has been waiting and destined for you. And you sometimes you have to be put in an uncomfortable situation in order to grow. You have to go through the uncomfortableness of it. But on the flip side of that, the other thing that's going to come into play that you never even saw or imagined is just going to, man, I'm telling you, it's going to be right there. It's not everybody is meant to understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, and where you're doing it. One of the young girls, her name is Olivia. She came downstairs with the lady that was asking me, what am I going to do about my furniture? She said, Sam, this lady said that I'm lying when I told her that you were acting. And she said, you ain't been doing no acting. I said, yeah, that's what I do. And she looked like, what? You ain't told me none of this. I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna put my business out there. I'm it's not that I'm very private, but some things I do keep close to the vest. I keep close to the chest rather, because sometimes I've learned years ago that when you just open up everything to everybody, not everybody's going to embrace your shit. Not everybody's willing to embrace what you're doing. Not everybody's willing to embrace your success. Not everybody's willing to embrace what it is you're doing. They're not even going to understand it because to them, they what they grew up what I'm sorry how they grew up, they were trained to you go to work, you have a family. I mean, you go to if you go to college, you get your job, you take care of yourself, you pay your bills, you get a family, you got to take care of your child, you got to get a job, you got to always have a job, you got to always have a roof over your head. I mean, that's how they're conditioned, and I can't be mad with them because everybody in my family, we were trained that if a man don't work, he don't eat. You want to eat, you got to work. Ain't nobody going to give you nothing. Nobody's obligated to take care of you. Nobody's obligated. Nobody's obligated to do anything for you other than if you're a child or you're an elderly person and you can't take care of yourself, then that's different. Or if you're disabled, no matter what your age is, whether it's mental or physically disabled, you can't take care of yourself, then that's different. But a regular grown person that can get a job, but they refuse to get a job because they ass is lazy and trifling and they just a leech. And yep, I said leech because they will suck the life and everything else out your ass. I'm just gonna put it out there, point blank, period, bam, there it is, plain and simple. Ain't no more to it. But as you get older in life, like right now, I'm single. My daughter is grown with a child of her own, and they're living their own life on the West Coast. I ain't mad at that. I commend my daughter for going out that far on her own with, and she's making her life, and I'm proud of her for that. But it's my turn to do and live my life and to birth this thing that I got inside of me that I need to do. And me downsizing from where I am right now is going to help me bring that into the forefront. And if that means I have to be uncomfortable for just a little while, trust me, when people think of something being uncomfortable, they think it's going to be something that they're going to have to be uncomfortable with for the rest of their life. No, there's a time and a place for everything. And if you have to get rid of some stuff or leave some stuff or move some stuff or just whatever, it's stuff. It is only stuff. You can always go and get more stuff. But you have to be willing in your heart and in your mind to let go, because in my mind and in my heart, I have a plan for 6 months to a year from now. And in a year from now, I'm expecting to be in that place because that's the goal I set for myself. I had a goal to set for myself by the end of this year, but guess what? That plan is happening now because I prayed about it. I asked God, I'm like, God, if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, I need you to help me to get into that. This is what I'm doing. This is what's going on. You know what's going on with me. You know what's going on with me. So this is what my goal is. This is my end game. This is what I want to do. And I had something, excuse me, I had something planned that I needed to do at the end of the year. And what I needed to do at the end of the year is happening right now. And sometimes when that shit happens like that, it can be overwhelming mentally and it can be overwhelming physically, but you have to say, wait a minute, hold up. If I really think about it and really put shit in perspective, and really look at what's really going on. All 52 cards are on the table, face up, so you know what you got. You know what you're working with. What I'm fitting to do, trust me, in my heart, in my mind, and in my spirit, it's a no-brainer. Is it going to be uncomfortable for a little while? Yes, like hell. But I'm looking at 6 months to a year from now. That's my end game on what I'm looking at. From 6 months to a year from now, that's what I'm looking at. I promise you, that is what I'm so freaking looking at right now. And a lot of y'all, I hope it don't go over y'all head. I won't try to hold y'all. But what I'm going to tell y'all is this right here. If you want to say, you know what? If you have a purpose, say for instance, if where you are right now is not so much that you're not happy. It's just that your goal and your dream and your desire on what you want to do requires you to be, let's say, in Canada. You really don't have anything or anyone holding you where you are. Why haven't you taken that opportunity to carry your butt to Canada? Okay, is money? Okay. Then if you're working at a job right now, what you're doing, look at what you're spending your money on. Okay, do you really need it or you want it? If you want it, then you might want to say, you know what, let me hold off. If you need it, that's different. Need is like, I need to get this done. Oh man, I know what's something I got to do too. But anyway, it's like I said, not everybody's gonna, not everybody, and you know what? When I'm sorry, I know I'm all over the place, but when I confirmed to that lady that I was acting, and I told her the things that I've been in and what I just got finished doing, now she couldn't say nothing. She didn't say, "Wow, I didn't know you were doing that. I'm happy for you." Nothing. Nothing. She just was floored. She didn't even really say too much to me after that. And I was just like, hmm, I wasn't mad about it, but I wasn't expecting her to really do no different. But anyway, um, but if you have a desire and a dream in your life, you're never too old. You're never too young. There's no such thing as I don't have no money to do anything. All you need to start with it is right here and right here. If you have a will, you have a desire, you have a want, you have a need for something that you need to fulfill and you need to give birth to. Not everybody's going to understand why you're doing what you're doing, and not everybody's going to be supportive of your dreams, and that's fine. You have to support your own shit. Not everybody's going to support you, especially family, friends, or people you thought were your friends. You think they're going to support you, and come to find out that they don't support you. Yeah, you hurt. But it's like, Lord, thank you for showing me right now so I don't have to drag that extra baggage with me. Because you can't take everybody with you, and you ain't going to take everybody with you. And let me tell you something. I don't want nobody on my team that's going to always agree with what the hell I'm doing or what I'm saying. If I'm wrong, pull my damn coattail and tell me, yo, step back, pull up, stop, back up. I want that person on my team, because if you got somebody on your team that's always yeah, 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 and agreeing with you, trust me, they have an ulterior motive. Their motive is to get what you got and spend what you got or take what you got, and when it's gone, they're gone. So my thing is this: I want some true, genuine people around me. I mean, I don't need no fake friends. Trust me, there's plenty of fake people out here in the world. I damn sure don't need them in my camp. And I'm gonna tell you right now, my circle of friends is like this, small as shit. But anyway, I just want to tell y'all, man, if you ain't got nothing holding you back, not saying for you to leave your children or your husband or your wife or your family behind to pursue your dreams. I'm not saying that. Please, I'm not saying that. But me, if you're a single person and you don't have anything or anyone holding you back, and your desire is to become, I don't know, I don't know what it is, whatever it is you want to do, you know what you want to do right now. What is really holding you back? You say you ain't got no money. Okay, do you have a job? Yeah, you got a job. Okay, do you have your own place? Yes. Okay. Um, can you get rid of your own place and go and rent a basement from somebody, or rent a room from somebody where you can have your own private bathroom, your own private bedroom, or whatever the case may be, for half of what you're paying in your rent? Okay, with that, you can save money, pay off some bills. Guess what? You can stack some money. Boom. You can go and then you can do what you want to do. You're not obligated to lease with that person unless that's what they do. You're not obligated to anything. It's like, okay, here's 30 days. I'm going to roll out in 30 days. Boom. That's it. And you bounce. And when you do that, I'm telling you, man, it's ways you can do stuff to get where you need to go. You just got to be willing to go through some shit. And sometimes, yeah, you're going to get stinky. You're going to get traces of shit on you. Yeah, but as you go through the shit, as you go through it, you steady peeling it off you. It's like, nah, nope, I need to lighten that load. I was going to sit up there and hold on and take all my sheets and stuff from, beds that I'm not gonna have anymore. I was gonna take them down to my mom's house, and I'm like, for what? Take them down there to the shelter. Somebody could use a sheet set for a bed. Why am I taking that with me? I don't need to take that. I got a bookcase. I'm gonna set that right out there. I got 4 bar stools. I'm about to set them out there. Probably next weekend. I don't need to take none of that. I don't need to take any of that stuff. I'm telling you, it's stuff, man. It's stuff. Don't be afraid of letting stuff go. Okay? You don't want you don't if you got a t-shirt that's full of holes. It's the most comfortable t-shirt you got is full of holes. Ask yourself, you really want to take that? It's more comfortable, yeah, but you got other t-shirts. You got to be willing to let go. It's full of holes. Would you want to give it to somebody? Hell no. Why are you taking it with you? Let it go. You have to be willing to let shit go. It's nothing wrong with letting things go. I know I didn't mean to hold y'all. I'm sorry. I know I got deep into it, but I'm just telling you, y'all don't be scared of letting things go, because I'm going to tell you, when you let things, if you got a handful of stuff, if you start letting stuff go out your hand, you'll be able to hold, your hand will be able to hold other things. You have to be willing to let some things go out your life so that when that other stuff come in, you got the room, you got arms to hold it. That's all I got, y'all. I love y'all. Um, thank you to my subscribers. Um, I'm sorry, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate that. I don't want y'all to think that this is gone unnoticed, unwarranted, unnoticed at all. Um, but I thank you for subscribing to my channel. I know I'm just getting started, but it's some things that that's on my heart that I feel I need to say, and somebody might just need to hear it. I don't know, but anyway, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go finish packing, and y'all be safe and have a great rest of your week. I'm gonna try to do another video or two before this weekend is out. I got a wedding to go to, y'all, so I'm trying to get a little cute. But anyway, y'all have a good night. Peace.